Oh, I can't see that. I can see your post, but I can't. Oh, it is. It's showing. Move your screen. Yeah, you're live.
Okay. What's up, Swen? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm going to wait till a couple more people get in the channel. Hopefully there'll be a couple more joining. I'm going to do a short blog review.
You got any DGs to pull?
I got over 2,000, but I'm not going to pull a 2,000 one.
Oh, really?
No. I'll just wait till I get to 5,000 and pull a golden relic. Boganora, how you doing?
Welcome, Bo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come and join us on Discord.
Walk into the light, children. All are welcome.
Into the BMT nut house.
Oh, it's definitely a nut house.
Especially with all those breeders you got in your house.
So what was the fallout from the event, Snafu? We got a free gift, but that was it. Toledo, how you doing, sunshine? Nice to see you here, Toledo. Always a pleasure.
And it's Mr. Dev has joined us now.
I can't even join your stream without even jumping on Discord because Tots will just give me too much crap.
Hey, come on. You know I'm joking with you.
What's going on, Zalon?
I know.
I know you like the British, even though you slag us off all the time.
No, that's me who does that. Polo just loves when I do that.
Yeah, but I know that you hate the British, that's the thing.
I don't hate you, I just think you're lazy bastards.
There's some truth in those words.
What's going on, Shawty? My boo, Toledo, in the house. Just the devs, though, to be honest with you, just the devs.
How is that?
Yeah. I'm gonna start off by just going over real quick the song, Ray Jova. What's going on, bud? Just going over the blog. I don't think nobody's covered it. It's not a real big blog, not a lot of information in it, but, it just lets you know the Alliance War is going on. It says the unparalleled staff of poison will arrive alongside Sagunga, Okator, and Venom Tusk in the next Finis Plus Alliance War, starting on Thursday, which is today. I know these staffs, all of them are good. I just think they put too much value on these staffs. I think they put them too high. They value them too much.
I would agree with that comment, to be fair.
This is the event which they modified. So to finish, it's 20,050, and you get the staff of poison. There's 3 poison titans in here. So if you're looking for prestige food for Nergal or Iggy, this would definitely be a good one to finish. Or if you just wanted to go to the Sagunga and get the 3 titans. Who's got? I hear.
I think it might be Bo echoing a bit.
Okay, I wasn't positive.
We don't get him on for years, and then he echoes when he comes on.
Like he's never done this before.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
Such a noob move.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Chosen Titans are 1.5 with Growthorn, which I don't know anybody. I'm quite sure there's a couple that has Growthorn, but. And you got Sagunga and Iggy, Bellabog and Chernobog, and then 1.2 with any 4-star Poison Titan.
And then 1.7 with the Trinket with Sagunga.
Yes. If you have Sagunga, and you have that, what's that trinket called?
Toxic Trinket.
If you have the Toxic Trinket, and you equip it to Sagunga, you're going to get a 1.7 soul boost for this event. And if you equip it with a trinket and a relic, which is the first time I've ever seen this, you're going to get 3 extra souls per battle. So on one relic...
30 souls.
I thought you said 3.
Oh, yeah, 3 every battle. Yeah, sorry.
You get 3 every battle, which on 8 battles you get 24 more souls. So that's the first time I ever saw when you equip a relic boost with one of those. But then again, most of the time they don't even work, so I don't know why I said that. And then it's just letting us know that next week we also have a solo war coming up. And you can get, if anybody didn't get it, you can get Freya's Germamundububu. However, how do you pronounce that?
Which is going to be very important for the next physical berserker, I think.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't got the relic, I've got everything in that. Man.
Yeah, I do too. And if you remember correctly, back when they gave this relic out, I said this is going to be a relic that's going to be good for whatever Dragon Slayer is going to be able to be equipped to.
Yeah.
And then it just gives you a little bit as foretold throughout the ages, the coming of a great Dragon Slayer would bring balance and peace to the Force. Oh, to the Shattered Kingdoms.
To the Force.
That time draws near, and on January 14th, a legendary Beowulf arrives. Get ready for the devastating might of the physical berserker, who commands great armies of corrupted human troops.
Did you mention that a solo event is use any relic?
No, I just kind of see that's my problem sometimes. I just kind of assume people know that stuff. Yes, all these solo wars, most of the time are that you could use any relic that you have in your inventory and they'll work on the solo wars. So if you have some extra ones saved up or you have ones that are, you got like 6 uses out of 8, you could use any of those ones that you want. And there's some good relics in there, don't get me wrong. I just have everything in there. I'm not gonna really. What I'll do is I'll probably run to, let's see, where are we at? 3,500. You get an event token. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 4 event tokens. So I'll probably run to 3,500 and do the 4 event tokens. Heracles, what's going on? There are some people who have growth on. I hear it is just one dude who has it, and only Lord of the Sky. Wait, Lord of the Flu. Y'all are cracking me up already. RSJ, what's going on? Aye. Yeah, Toledo. If you got stuff left over and you want to compete or complete that event or get to a certain portion or you want to, get to a specific relic, you could use any of your boost relics that you have left over. That's the beauty of the solo wars.
And if you don't have that Germumbu or whatever, Toledo, you need to get that for this next Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, that's a huge relic actually right there. Now this next Dragon Slayer, it's going to command great armies of corrupted human troops, it says, which I'm assuming even with corrupted human troops, all his buffs are going to be for physical troops anyway, which is human. So it's going to be militia, spearmen, archers. Now there was I forget which one it was, that dropped like 3 archers and 3 militia for Omegas. What Titan was that?
3 archers.
Achilles, isn't it? Salam would tell you. He's got
Yeah, right? Achilles?
Was it Achilles?
Wasn't it? I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, it was something like Now we don't know what corrupted troops this one's gonna drop, but
I'm hoping it's gonna be dropping. I think it would be cool if it dropped spearmen specific.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I hope it's all spearmen and not a mixture.
I hope it's all Spearman corrupted troops, but I believe the actual buffs will be just for any human troop. So, which means you could still take in Spearmen and archers.
Yeah. I get you. This is the one that everybody's been talking about and waiting for, apparently, because Spearmen have the most health and are the toughest to kill. So, I'm looking for this to definitely be a meta defender. It should surpass Iggy and Rostan on defense.
But don't you think that Titan looks like a bit like Jim, though?
If he looks like Jim, he's a good-looking motherfucker. Woo!
Is he? He's got more body armor than anything.
Woo, look at that. Got the six-pack going on and everything. Now, I don't know if I got a six-pack, but, hey.
Was that some kind of dragon on his shoulder?
That is a wolf, because the Titan is Beowulf. And the same on his breastplate here on the front. He's got an eagle below, and above he's got a wolf also.
That's how I picture you, Jim. Old, rough.
That's right. Sexy as fuck.
I wouldn't say that.
That's exactly what Tox is thinking.
Then we get the DOT content creators, which I'll skip over that because, Where am I at? I don't need any of
Where are
that.
you at? You on that, Jim, but you're invisible.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they wrote it in white ink. White ink. So they can see it. So you can see it.
Toledo, I don't even know if I can. I'm in Platinum League. Can I pull? I don't know if you could do the event in Platinum League, can you?
Of course you can.
What do you mean? Of course you can. There's like two leagues you can't start doing events until.
When's that? You've always been able to do events, have you not?
No, you can't do events in every single league, especially the lower leagues. I don't know which it's.
I've never heard that one. I can't remember that.
Like down here in what is it, bronze and silver? I don't think you could do events, can you? Well, that's not a keg.
Listen. Go look at the last. You remember the last tile in the event screen? It tells you how to play events. I'll tell you in there.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not exactly a six-pack, but it's not a keg either.
It says a lot. Lions in Bronze League or above.
Yeah, bronze or above. So you can't do it in every league.
Yeah, Proving Grounds is the only one you can't do.
Oh yeah, I guess it is Proving Grounds.
Well, that's where House goes to beat up on the new player.
Yeah.
That's what I think we need to go to, Lon. We can go down there and hide.
In the Proving Ground.
Hello?
Hello?
Sounds like there's somebody trying to talk, but I can't hear him.
That might be Mr. Bogarova trying that.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I think it is because I heard something about he's trying.
He's just very low. I can hear you, Bo.
Oh, now, so better.
A little bit.
I can't hear him.
That's old age though, Jim. Come on.
Shy, what's going on?
So, have you finished the event yet?
What? This event? No.
AB, IE, Don Mito, what's going on? Yeah, if that was my conscience, it'd be telling me some things. And I don't know what this is. It keeps popping up. Support my stream by playing Shadowverse. I don't know. That must be some Omlet arcade stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So where are you going to this event, Zon?
Probably just going to be grabbing tokens.
Yeah, that's...
You can't miss those big amount of DGs. It's quite,
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. See.
it's quite a cheap event.
I'm saving up. I know. I'm saving up for next week.
How about now, Jim? Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are. What's going on, Bo?
Well, what's going on is I had to reinstall Windows on my machine, and evidently something screwed up, so I had to get on my phone.
Gotcha. Yeah, for the well, what they gave us is what they called a compensation package, and I'm doing that in air quotes. What was it? They gave us a 4-star, a 3-star, 2-star, and a 1-star boost relic for this event. They gave us portal stones, and they gave us 2 Titan tokens. Is there anything else?
Wow.
An XP bottle.
An XP bottle, that's right.
Wow.
Then they went ahead and took this event, and they put 1,000 DGs in this event instead of the normal 600. And they put 5,000 red gems in it instead of the normal like 2,800.
Wow.
6,800 gems in this.
And then they went ahead and lowered it from it was going to be a 25,000 event. They lowered it to 20,050 to do the whole thing. So that's what they.
It still doesn't give you compensation for what you missed out on, to be fair.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is that kind of
Because everybody
about
got this
5% of what you should have got, right?
Yeah, I mean it's. They give you these things and they say, well, we're going to lower it a little bit for you and put a little bit more in this event, but we still want you to do the event. So they don't really.
We had a server malfunction in the Eve Echoes, and it was supposed to be down for 2 hours. For scheduled maintenance happens once a week. It was down for 6 hours, and as compensation, everybody in the game, whether you played or not, got like an additional half day's worth of skill points, which is a significant thing. So.
Oh, so you mean that the game actually treated the players right and did the right thing?
I mean, so far, yeah, they've been pretty responsive to that type of stuff. I've been actually really happy with that. I have no complaints there. But then again, I'm used to,
You're used to DOT. They could give you a slap on the ass and a handshake, and you'd be happy with it. I'm doing 14,000 across the Prestige. 10 when I get there. Very nice, Shy. Harry Keys at Toledo. My apologies that I as well. Always great to have some female company in this. Yes, it is. It's always great to have females like Toledo.
Hey, Shy, how's it going, man?
You guys are helpful.
Alon was talking about how often I've joined the streams. It's just that I'm off work these 2 weeks around Christmas and Thanksgiving, or Christmas and New Year's. So once I get back to work, I'll be persona non grata.
Yeah. But but Bo has so much time right now. He's like, oh, look at me. I can do what I want.
Yeah, I'm home by myself today. Does anybody want to come over and yell out random chores or ask me questions while I'm trying to play a game?
You have
You mean you get some peace and quiet, Bo? Oh, come on. You can't do that.
He's not used to it, at least. Oh, and he muted himself already.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't think you wanted me vaping on stream. That'll get you flagged or something.
I'm not
Can't ever tell
monetized.
with YouTube these days.
I'm not monetized. What are they going to do with me?
Well, I could play some Super Bowl music in the background, get you a 3-month live stream ban like they gave me.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, they did.
That must have been before I even knew you live streaming stuff, because I never knew
It was
that.
early on. Salon, I think you were on with me, weren't you?
We might
It
have
was
attempted
Super Bowl time, and the commercial for the Super Bowl came on, and on the TV, and it picked that up. And as soon as that happened, I had a immediate strike. Content IDs like, "Oh my God, you're playing music," and then after that stream was over, I wasn't able to live stream for 90 days.
Holy mackerel. Jeez.
Yeah, Bo was a very bad boy.
Apparently.
Yeah,
I can't believe how harsh of a ban that is for that.
Yeah, 3 months?
It all depends on how much the companies pay Google to monitor their stuff. There's some stuff you can play and not get in trouble, and there's some stuff that if you just even hum it, or play it on a recorder, you're going to get a copyright strike.
Right.
Well, I play Game of Thrones music in the background of my streams, and they're cool. They just like to share the profit. They're like, "What? We're cool."
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them that'll be like, "Hey, we flagged it. You're cool. We're just going to take your money."
Well, no. There's ones that'll share it with you. There's ones that'll take your money, yes, but there's also ones that'll straight up share it with you. I was like,
"That's cool."
Yeah.
That's cool. So we get to divide 5 cents 10 ways. Okay.
Yeah, woohoo!
Yeah, that's pretty much all I play on my channel whenever I want to play music. I just put Game of Thrones music up on my TV.
Nice.
You excited for the new Game of Thrones, Salon?
I mean, of course, I see and hear all the stuff that the talk about what they're going to do prequel-wise, but I didn't see any.
Bo, did you take out the garbage today? Why is that dish in the sink? You snacking? Why haven't you eaten yet? Get him, Toledo.
I just got a message that said, "Have you finished the floor?" My stepdaughter's moving out, and we're laying floor in her new house. And I was like, no, because it's raining, and I can't take your German Shepherd with me, and he can't stay outside because it's raining, so I'm babysitting your dog.
Nice.
Oh, actually, I got a question for you. How's Anthrax doing?
Oh, he's fine. He's doing all right. He's crown of an alliance down in Bronze League or something.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He still pops out. He sends me screenshots every once in a while. Like, "Hey, if you logged into the test account lately, can you check out this new person?" I'm like, "I don't even have the game installed, dude." So.
I didn't even know he was still playing, actually.
Anthrax?
Yeah, they have very, very low mins. Like just collect what you can type of mins.
Those are what kind of lens I like anymore. I hate grinding anymore. Then there's Talks, who grinds a whole events.
Oh, yeah, Tox is done already, but he grinded it all.
I've got nearly 12k already.
He does 500 battles in 15 minutes. Didn't anybody know that? That's how far.
No, I'm not a Pisces shark. I can't do it that quick.
That's crazy.
Oh, he has 12,000 already. Hell. I pulled a Night Whisperer today. Congratulations, AB. Good pull. Oh, yeah. Yours of balls will do justice to that. Toledo, Bo, don't... Did you feed your dog? Don't let the dog starve.
Right?
Oh, trust me, that's not a problem.
I'm going to have to see how much I grind and stuff like that, because I don't know exactly. I know where I like to go to, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. Fury, hello, mate. Speaking of lazy British bastards.
Make sure you tell Fury about the 1.7 boost, because he's a grinder. He'll need it.
Yeah, Fury, if you got Sagunga and you got that trinket, put that trinket on there and you get a 1.7 boost for grinding instead of 1.5.
Yeah, 1.7 is actually pretty nice. That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, no. But the other thing is, if you actually equip a relic to it, you get an extra 3 souls per battle. So you get 24 souls for 8 battles.
Well, Bo was around during the time when all those trinkets relics came out. You were still playing the game, but and you remember how much we were like, "Oh, this is going to be such a big game changer, and everybody's going to do events." And then, of course, you never could use them ever.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, like once a quarter, maybe, if you had all of them.
Fury said he knows, but he doesn't have the relic talks.
Wow.
I know. Get on him.
He's definitely a slacker British.
Told you. And I don't know if you noticed, I dropped the Discord link in the chat. If anybody wants to join the server or jump on Discord, you're more than welcome.
See, there's some people that fuse these trinkets away. I'm not sure who in their right mind would do that, but...
Who said they were in their right mind to do it? Who fuses those trinkets away?
How dare they?
I know. How dare they? Has anybody heard from Chef? I hope Chef is doing okay.
I heard from Chef. I talked to Chef.
Okay, how's he doing?
Chef's doing okay.
Okay.
Chef is in DC, Bo. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh yeah.
Well, they had that curfew and stuff and everything that happened. I sent him a message yesterday, but he never responded. I just figured he was busy.
I sent him a few messages. If you look on my Discord main page, I posted his response yesterday around 6, because he was closing down the restaurant because, of course, everything was closed. But he texted me. He messaged me when he got home. It must have been like 9:30 at night. Apparently, he had to wait until they got a whole bunch of big wigs out of town before they could even let him out of the restaurant. I was like, really?
Hope you guys got your masks ready.
What's that mean?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming, Jim. You're going to love it.
What's coming? We're already...
Executive order number 1. Everyone will wear a mask everywhere, all the time, even at your house by yourself.
Yeah, fuck them. I see people driving around. I see people driving around in their damn cars by themselves wearing a mask, and I'm just like, I know who the fuck you voted for.
I've seen people driving wearing a mask alone in a car, and I'm just sitting there going, okay.
Yeah.
I've done it before, but it's just because I forgot to take the thing off, and I realized it before I got out of the parking lot.
Oh yeah, it happens to me at the gas station all the time. I'm literally at the light to leave the gas station. I'm like, I still have this on.
Yeah, I see people doing that.
I don't know how you can forget to take things off. They're so uncomfortable.
Yeah. I hate those fucking things, and they're hard to breathe.
Well, my hands are full in the morning when I'm getting coffee and everything else. And I'm trying to get out of that parking lot as quick as possible. Come on, Tox. It's the commute.
Well, good. As long as Chef is doing good, and I told him just to stay in Netflix and chill. Which, I was watching some, speaking of Netflix, there's, well, this is on Disney Plus, actually, it's coming out. There's several DC and Marvel movies and kind of series that are coming out on Disney Plus. It was kind of interesting. Black Adam's coming out. Black Adam. It's just another, superhero.
Yeah, they're really trying to make Disney Plus into something that people want to have year round. So that's.
Yeah, they got a lot of.
Why do you think they started releasing episodes on a weekly basis?
Oh well, yeah, they tried to stretch everything out, but they didn't have anything for a while there in the very beginning to keep a lot of people engaged after. its first season.
So they're starting to put more stuff on it to keep.
They want to do year-round Star Wars content, which makes sense, and they want to do year-round Marvel content, which again makes sense. So.
My wife wears hers outside because it keeps her face warm.
Actually, that is a true statement, Shy. Up around your way, and it got really cold there a few weeks ago, and I wore that sucker all the time.
Yeah, I don't wear it unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, Wanda. Yeah, Songray, Wanda and Jarvis. I just saw the previews of that. It looks weird though. I don't know exactly where that's going. Is that a series or something? But I just saw the previews to it. I mean, I'll take them. Every place in Ohio and West Virginia, Penn, all these places I go requires you to wear a mask whenever you go inside someplace. And there's usually a sign that, states it. So I'll bring my mask with me. And if there's somebody in there that's at the door and they say something, I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, sorry, I forgot. I got it right here and I'll put it on. But if you don't say nothing to me, I'm walking in. And I dare somebody in.
And then there's the inner city signs that say, mask up, yo,
Yeah, I dare.
I've seen some really funny signs.
And then I just dare somebody to say something to me inside the place. I will go full-grown Karen on your ass.
What, you're going to take your pea shooter out of your pocket and shoot them?
I'm going to fucking mess them up. On Disney Plus, I actually would like to go back to theater.
I don't know if you saw it, but yesterday, Keltec released a handgun that takes a mag from a P50. So it's a 50-round, 5.7 millimeter handgun.
Holy mackerel.
I'm like, I want one. You know those funky...
I want one.
Yeah. I have no need for one. I just want one.
Well, 50 mag.
The P50s that they used to use on the like the Stargate TV shows, the funky-looking rifle, they had the funky mag on top and the bullets were sideways. It uses those.
And on a personal note, I forgot. I even told Talks this. On a personal note, I am quitting smoking.
What? Oh, good for you.
Good for you, but I nearly hit the floor.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I just decided.
So we get extra grouchy and grumpy, Jim.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
I
At least a month.
Just decided I'm done, and I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
Wow.
So that's a lot of cigarettes. So I just decided, you know what, it's time. I'm done. I don't have any health issues yet, but I'm getting older, and maybe now's the time to quit, so I don't have the health issues with smoking and smoking-related stuff. So I got actually 2 cigarettes left out of this pack, and I'm not buying anymore. That's it. I'm done.
I'm impressed.
Yep.
We're going to be checking back, BMT. You know that.
Yeah. Did you just lay them down, or?
Yeah,
what?
I'm just laying them down because I know if I got friends who have been vaping for 7 years saying they're going to quit. You don't quit with vaping. You just continue because you can still get the nicotine and everything involved.
Well, yeah, it's a different delivery method for the nicotine.
No, it's still smoke. It's not different. You still inhale it.
Yeah, but it's 95 to 98% healthier than smoking a cigarette. So.
Depends on who you listen to.
We listen to those guys that have been vaping for 7 years and ask them how they're doing.
They're still addicted. So I just decided for me personally, I don't think a vape would work. I would be like those guys that have, I got buddies, like I said, he quit smoking or buying cigarettes, but now he vapes, and that's what he does all freaking day long. In a big cloud of smoke in his armchair or wherever he's at, and still got the nicotine because he's
just upset because it smells like cookies and he can't have a cookie.
Ooh, cookies are good. Cookies are good. And then I knew if I bought more cigarettes and tried to cut down, that wouldn't work either. because if I have them, I'm just going to smoke them.
The thing that worked for me, Jim, when I put down the smokes was I didn't lay them down completely, but I would buy just a random brand and type that I knew I didn't like, and that helped a lot, actually.
Did it?
For a couple weeks, and then that was it.
But now you're addicted to vaping now.
Yeah, but so Jim, get some Virginia Slims. Slow down.
I figure I'm just going to open my phone book and start calling some hoes because I'm going to have to replace something with smoking.
I bet you got a big enough book.
Oh, you've been talking to exes of mine, have you?
Oh, yeah.
I faced off with a COVID screener at the clinic yesterday. What do you mean you faced off, Swen? What'd you do? TFW, she says next time the police will be called. Huh. RSJ, old Jim, you're going to save a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, and plus, I mean, you got the benefits of everything, like saving money. I mean, I buy, 1 to 2 cartons a week, so we're talking, $50 to $100 a week that I was spending on cigarettes. So, yeah, I'll save money without question.
Well, now you can afford to play DOT.
I could afford to play DOT before, but they done piss me off to where I don't want to spend money hardly anymore. What am I doing here? Why didn't somebody tell me what is going on the screen?
Nothing. Just runs out of time.
Am I in a battle here? Oh, I guess I am. No more cancer sticks.
Is
Nice
this
DOT.
reality?
Yep.
Where am I?
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Congrats, truck. Thank you, Toledo. Nicotine isn't toxic in Bo's world. Yeah, in Bo's world, no. He lives in his own little unicorn and sunshine bubble.
Nicotine, caffeine, small amounts of alcohol. It's all good. Moderation, guys. Moderation.
Small amounts of alcohol. You live in the South, Bo. Come
I could go full.
Yeah, but I'm not a heavy drinker, and when I do have something to drink, I like the good stuff. So I can only afford small amounts of alcohol.
Small amounts of really good stuff.
I could go full on hood like I'm back in the day and just get me some Newports.
Oh yeah, they'll really cut up those lungs.
Woo! Give me some Newports and some OE 800. I'll be styling and profiling, or dead, one or the other.
Or dead. Yeah, right.
You better not get no damn Virginia Slims. Yeah, right, Toledo? All I did was walk 10 steps beyond her station to get a wheelchair without being screened. They was over at the hospital, one of the hospitals around here, they're shutting everything down. You can't go in and visit. You gotta sign in, you gotta get your temperature taken, and one of these times I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna say, no, I don't want my take it on my butt. Just that's how I want it. Just take it that way.
Do you have an anal thermometer?
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to tell them, see what they say. Yeah, they're screening every place. They're, even down here when you pull into a DOT way station or something, they got people there. They're taking temperatures and stuff like that. Oh, clove cigarettes? No.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up having to get vaccinated just so I can go to work because of the places I have to go to work. So.
Well, that's it. I mean, the states and stuff that I travel to, back, almost a year ago, what was it, Tennessee or someplace like that, just closed their borders. And what they did is they put up a bunch of cones, and so when you're on the highway, you was directed, whether you was an 18 or a truck or a car or anything, you was directed to go into the way station, and they'd either turn your ass back around or you do the whole quarantine thing if you got tested positive, or if you had a fever or something. Yeah, so I'm quite sure it's going to get that way again. When I went out to park the van, I came back and asked her if she needed to screen me again. I said no new symptoms, but might have exposed out there. Yeah, it's everything is just getting nutty, and I don't know if everybody heard Talks is UK over there. They're on a level 4. They're completely locked down over there, just about, unless you're an essential worker.
Yeah, Clint, our UK correspondent Talks on the scene. How are things going?
Not very good. Just under 1,100 deaths yesterday, and over 60,000 new cases yesterday.
If those numbers,
New strain though, right?
they got 2 new strains, from what I understand.
Well, yeah, Talks. Can you talk about those other strains and who's really affected by them?
We're super contagious. We know that. But there's an African strain which is coming from Africa. That's starting to cause a bit of an issue as well, or concern.
Affecting just the elderly people, or is there other people?
No, it's the new strain is between 20 and 40. It's affecting more.
Well, if those numbers continue in the UK, they're gonna lock you all down. They're gonna say nobody can leave the house.
I think it needs to go. We're in tier 5 now, and I think it needs to go to tier 6, which is you've all got 2 days' notice. Everybody stays in the house for 2 weeks solid.
That's what it's going to go to. You can't continue with those numbers week after week or day after day.
Not 60,000 new cases every day. No.
No. Shy, you could tongue kiss at a nursing home around here? How the hell do you know that, Shy? I don't want to know that. I do not want to tongue kiss some old wrinkly woman. No.
Yeah, give it 3 or 4 days without cigarettes and then see what you...
Yeah, right, Jim?
I think I'll be okay. I mean, I got pretty good willpower, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. See what happens next time there's some sort of crazy glitch or bad thing that happens in the game, Jim. You're going to be looking for those smokes.
It's... So how was your New Year's, Alon?
My New Year?
Yeah.
It was good. Nothing extra special, but it was good.
What about you, Bo?
I had a good New Year. Like I said, I was off work for that week, which was nice. Kids came over. We had the traditional New Year's Day, meal.
Sauerkraut and pork?
No, we had pork, but we had black-eyed peas and turnip greens and cornbread.
That's a traditional New Year's. That's a traditional New Year's Day meal.
Yeah. You got to have black-eyed peas for luck, and you got to have something green so you have some money, and you got to have cornbread because you have black-eyed peas and greens.
And cornbread.
And pork, and we've talked about the pork. Why do you eat pork and not chicken? And it had something to do with the fact that chickens scratch backwards, but hogs root forward, and you want to move forward. So, but I don't know. The pork was good though, regardless.
Was it pulled pork or?
Well, it was a whole Boston butt cooked in the slow cooker, but it was sliced and not pulled.
Okay.
Well, hey. That must be a southern thing with the black-eyed peas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No grits? No grits, Bo?
Well, we had grits in the cornbread. They were just cooked a different way.
And then sweet tea, right? You had sweet tea?
Yeah, sweet tea and bourbon.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried cider pork, Bo?
All right, say that again. I missed it.
Have you ever tried cider pork?
Cider? Oh yeah, like real cider, like apple
Yeah,
cider.
you boil pork joints.
Yeah, absolutely.
In some cider.
Yeah. So I actually like a waffle. Have you guys ever had waffle?
Like a waffle with maple syrup?
No, waffle. It's like it's like cider, but it's got spices in it, and it's used
Also,
WAS waffle.
S. Yeah.
I think ours is called just something different.
Oh no, I'm just saying because the way you said it made it sound like it was not what you were saying.
I thought you said waffle.
That's what I thought. I've never had maple syrup and waffle, so.
Nice. WASSAIL. That's what it is. That's how you spell it.
Wasp.
It's a hot apple cider type drink, but it's got a little bit extra stuff in it.
Oh,
See,
okay.
this is what the streams are missing. That southern twang, that extra.
Oh, are you from Georgia? No, I'm next door to Georgia. Roll Tide. I did live in Georgia though, twice. Yeah. So does that count?
You say roll tide again, I'm gonna kick you off the stream.
Yeah, right. Right. This is your warning.
Hold on, Bo. You had greens. You must be from South. Southern and black truck. Southern. Are you asking me? Am I Southern and black? Or I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, here he is. How are you doing, bud?
I'm in Ohio and white. I'm just cool like that. That's why you like me. Well, it's my voice. That's
It's all the snow.
it's the voice.
Welcome, Chef.
Hello.
Who's that?
Oh, there. Hey, chef.
Chef.
Hey, Bo.
Chef who? How you doing, bud? You keeping safe? You doing some Netflix and chill?
Yeah, man. Dude, DC's so crazy. We're on a 15-day state of emergency right now. Zalon was the best. Zalon just messaged me a ton to make sure I was alive. I'm doing well. DC's just tripping out, man. People here are just crazy right now.
Well, wait a minute. You're on a 15-day state of emergency?
Yep. It's so that the mayor can call in more troops if she needs to.
Never let a good crisis go to waste.
Yeah, right? Never. But I saw that you were streaming, and you're always giving me shit about never being on your stream, so I, thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Oh, so you just finally guilted into coming on.
Not guilted. I was just kind of waking up, and I saw that you were on, so I decided to get on.
Yeah, I had a run earlier, but it got canceled, so I got back home, made me a little something to eat, and I was like, I think I'm going to live stream. Just
Nice.
get some content out there, and we went over the blog a little bit, which is nothing in the blog.
Yeah.
The DOT content creators, I'm not on there, so I skipped that part.
People are crazy, man. Lot going on.
Yeah, I saw that stuff going on, and I sent you a message. I mean, you didn't answer me, but I was like, he's probably busy. I saw in that one message to Zalon, you said you closing a restaurant and stuff. So I was like, I'll just, hopefully he's okay. I'll just wait to hear from him. And then I asked Zalon about you.
I was gonna let everyone know it was just super stressful yesterday. They pretty much everyone that was like overexposure is a thing. So like everyone that did come in before the curfew, it's all they wanted to talk about. And then we just had the news on, and we stayed open for to-goes. And then some of the ralliers started going by the restaurant, so we shut it down. And kind of just stayed inside and like kind of hit upstairs before we let anyone go home. We waited for them to start leaving, and the curfew didn't really do much, man. They stood out front of the Capitol till close to 10, 11, and curfew. I mean, I guess the curfew did a little, but I think the curfew was more for the locals to stay safe over the protesters. So.
Right.
But only I think one person died, and then one person is in critical condition from falling off the scaffolding on the side of the Capitol.
Now that person who died, they got shot from what I heard. I mean, was that one of those? Was it a peaceful protester who got shot, or one of those idiots that tried to,
No, she was inside the Capitol.
Okay, so she was not a peaceful protester.
No. She was actually a 14-year Air Force vet.
Jesus.
and she got shot in the chest and she died. She was in all the crossfires of when all the angry protesters started shooting inside the Capitol.
Holy mackerel!
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, to me, that's an act of terrorism. That's the only way I see it. And who knows what'll happen to all those people? Because, like, dude, some of these people went and posted on their Instagram. Like, how dumb do you have to be?
Oh, these people are dumb.
Super dumb. Super dumb.
You know,
all the social medias right now are like, oh, now we have to, help find these people.
Yeah. I mean, Twitter did a pretty good job. They, like, blocked Homeboy's Instagram, or they blocked Homeboy's Twitter for, like, 12 hours just so he couldn't make it worse. I don't know, man. It's just childish. It's like a bunch of grown-ass adults.
So, Chef, did anything happen to the front of your business that you were in?
No. We actually turned all the lights off and hid everyone upstairs until everything cooled off.
Wait, was there any actual people in the restaurant, like people eating? And this going on?
Oh, no. That's still closed till the 15th. So we had people sit outside until about 5 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock, we huddled it all in. And we were going to do to-goes for an hour until the curfew, just to make sure people had food, because a lot of our business, like, local. And then we saw some of the protesters walking back to their cars and all that. So we just decided to turn off the lights, lock the doors, and just get everyone upstairs. And we just kind of, like, fed everyone, made sure they were comfortable. Everyone kind of just had, like, a couple drinks. It was fine. We just relaxed until about, like, 10, and then everyone went home. We had a few of the employees just take like 3 or 4 people each home, so it was fine.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all crazy.
Yeah, man, making world history here down in DC.
Chef's in the middle of it.
Yeah, right. Chef is the DC correspondent for the DOT community.
Yes, seriously. How's the event going?
I'm just grinding. I mean, number one, I got everything in this event, but the whole thing still pisses me off. So I'm just collecting some free stuff and getting some free relics, and plus the ones that I already had for the next Dragon Slayer event.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm on a fence with this game. Just because, like, talking to people and, like, talking to everyone, dude, like, you guys make it so hard to not want to play this game, dude.
Come play
It's all your fault,
with me.
Jim.
Huh?
Come play Eve Echoes with me.
What is that?
Oh, it's that spaceship sandbox MMO game that I'm playing.
Send me the link. I just started playing Stella Arcana, which is a pretty sick game. It's just it's a really cheap RPG. With like high reward system, low cost. It's not bad. I like it. I'm enjoying it. It's something just to do. There's a lot of like
Stellar Arcana.
Yeah.
It
just came out like 2 days ago. But it's not bad, man. It's not bad. Doesn't drain my my wallet, so that's good.
Christian Woods, how you doing? Welcome. Kill Switch, welcome.
Oh, thanks, Toledo Boggs. What up, Kill Switch? Will the situation get worse? I don't know. I doubt it. I think the worst of it was yesterday. Just because, I mean, obviously, like, someone died. I hope they're not. I don't know, man. Someone left this weird note on Nancy Pelosi's desk saying, like, they won't give up. It's really unpredictable. I hope it stops, man, because, like, honestly, none of them were wearing masks. I watched a group of like 50 of them walk by, and none of them had masks on. I mean, like don't get me wrong, like all the violence and all that is definitely very toxic and very dangerous. But I think another very dangerous part to everything is the not wearing of the masks. It's a little ridiculous to me.
Aventador, IE. Well,
Interesting.
I hope it doesn't get any worse either. I mean, I'm all for a peaceful protest, whether you're Antifa, Black Lives Matter, or whoever. But the minute you start getting violent, I think your ass ought to be handcuffed and put in jail.
Well, I mean,
Tree
what
needs
was it?
watering, Jim.
What's that?
Yeah.
I said that tree needs watering.
Yeah.
What is it? I mean, hold on. What was it? There was a tweet, and it was something Trump pushed for under the Statues and Monuments Act, where any kind of damage to any old building or anything like that will be prosecuted for 10 years minimum. It'll be funny to see if any of these people are actually prosecuted under an act that he pushed for back in 2020. So
I doubt if they will.
Yeah, I think the worst is over, Chef. I don't.
Yeah, I think the worst is over too, man. And honestly, like, I definitely, people definitely need to be punished. But I'd be happy if people just don't. If it all just stops, man. I'm more worried about the COVID spread. Everyone just needs to have some chill, just a little bit of chill.
So how has it affected you? I mean, you talked last week or the week before of your birthday. I mean, did you go out for your birthday? How many people were there? Did everybody have a mask on? I mean, how is it affecting your day-to-day life?
Most of it, not so much, man. I just go to work, and my job is, we're doing a really good job about spreading people out, and like most days, I don't even see people because I'm just inside, doing admin work for our new beverage menu and like just kind of making drinks. My birthday, there was only 4 people. It was like me, my 2 best friends, and then homegirl, and we just kind of hung out, man. So like day to day, like I'm definitely an extrovert. I definitely prefer to be around people, but like, COVID's taught me how to really enjoy, my time by myself, my time alone. So personally, for me, not all that much. I have no desire to go out to like a club down in Miami or go out to Virginia or anything like that. Like, it just doesn't sound appealing to me. So like, not much, man. I just have a lot more free time, not playing dot. But I do miss it a lot. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
With this new Dragon Slayer, Chef, you don't know. You might get the itch.
Well, it's not even the content of the game, man. It's just the people, dude. I
was just about to ask. Do you miss the game or do you miss the community?
Will it be the hype train? I don't know. I don't know if there'll be as much hype train. What do you think?
No, Toledo Box. I just work there. I manage the beverage aspect of it. I'm working on my whole mixology knowledge, so when I do open my own restaurant, it'll just all be mine. Yeah, man, it's the people, dude. This game is so lucky. Like, as a business, they're so lucky to have such a tight community, man. They make it so... The content isn't difficult to walk away from. The content is so easy to walk away from. The game itself, no problem. It's the people, man. The people is what makes this game so damn addictive. It's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Are you gonna call it Chef's Kitchen?
Chef's Kitchen? No, I'm actually gonna call it. I'm actually gonna call it en passant, which means in passing in French, which is also a chess reference, and the menu is going to be based off of different chess openings. So there's openings like Queen's Gambit, the French.
I was gonna say, you've been watching Queen's Gambit, haven't you, Chef?
Yeah, I have a ton. I was actually a huge fan of it.
Is there new episodes out of that?
No,
that was really good, actually. Really good.
It's accuracy to the game itself, because I've always been a huge chess fanatic. My parents got me this amazing Russian Grandmaster chess set, which was just like probably the nicest thing I own now besides a car. But I've always been a huge fanatic of it, and the accuracy of Queen's Gambit was so awesome. I kind of started losing a little interest when it started getting away from chess and more toward like her personal addictions and problems. I'm not saying that part of the show wasn't good, but I was watching it for...
Yeah, but I mean, it's hard to do a 10-episode series.
For sure, you're right.
Chess games.
It was excellent. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Now, see, I myself love chess too. I have chess apps downloaded. I play chess on my iPad. I'll go back in and I sub to a couple chess channels that I'll watch old chess games of, Magnus Carlsen or Bobby Fischer or Boris Spassky or I always think those are fascinating just to see them thinking 14 moves ahead. I'm an average chess player, I guess you could say. I can't think 14 moves ahead. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, me neither, man. That kind of play is insane. My best friend is actually the one that's got me into chess like 4 or 5 years ago, and we've just been addicted. He's actually very, very ridiculously good. I mean, 5 years, I've definitely come close. But the best outcome I can get playing him is a draw. It's insane.
Yeah. And Sven, I'm not assuming they were, and I'll be honest with you. I'm Republican. I voted for Trump. I'm not assuming they were Trumpers. What I'm assuming is that whoever they were, they broke the law. I don't care. I don't care whether they're Republican, Democrat, black, white, yellow, tan. I don't care who they are. They broke the law, and they need to be arrested, and consequences happen.
Yeah, dude. I don't care what their official Trump or Biden ID was. The fact is, it was an act of terrorism.
Yeah,
I don't care what you were. I don't care if you were man, woman, black, white, Asian.
Yeah, I don't.
Ever. That the fact of the matter is, it's terrorism. I don't care what it was, but the majority was Trump, and I mean, no one was saying all the breachers.
No, I mean, I said this a long time ago. I mean, Talks knows this, and some other people. I don't openly talk about this, but when everything was going on with Black Lives Matter and Antifa and rioting and there were peaceful protesters actually too. That's fine. You want a peaceful protest. You want that's what the Constitution's all about. That's what the amendments are all about. Peacefully protesting. Voicing your opinion. But when you start spitting on cops and throwing things at cops and murdering cops and becoming violent, I don't care who you are. You need arrested.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
I don't care whether they had Trump ID on them. I don't care whether they was for Trump or against Trump. You are now actively breaking the law. There were a couple officers injured, and if you injured an officer in my book, I don't care who you are. You need to go to jail.
You go to jail. You go to jail. Straight to jail.
I agree 100%.
Do not collect $200.
Yeah, do not collect anything.
No, wait, no, don't collect your $600 stimulus.
This cannot happen or continue to happen in our society. That's just Jim's little rant there, sorry.
And I asked cops, because it's the Capitol building, you can't just walk up on the Capitol building or just walk into the Capitol building.
Well, technically, you're supposed to be able to.
It's
open to the public, but obviously, I know what you're saying,
yeah.
but
Well, they were in session. Their session's not open to the public.
Yeah, that's crazy. That makes zero sense, dude. I have friends that work on the Hill.
I think it should be.
And they can't even get through the front doors without AirPods in.
You get the AirPods in?
Chef, does your restaurant deliver to any of the actual government?
Oh, yeah, all the time. But, I mean, there's a drop-off. There's a concierge that picks it up. Like, there's a whole, act that goes through it.
Oh, one of my favorite names, Snot Chunks. Aye.
Snot Chunks.
Yo, is their food even hot by the time it gets there, Chef?
Well, it's mostly sushi, so it's still pretty cold.
Well, I hope it's not hot.
All right.
No hot sushi.
I had sushi the other night.
We can all agree that the real event to do prior to the Dragon Slayer is definitely for Freya's Drumunbu, right?
Yeah, you're going to need that, I think, for the next Dragon Slayer.
If you don't have it, Chef, that's going to be one of the relics in the master build. People are going to be like, oh, if you get it.
Don't don't you worry. The devs definitely got me for that $100 pack when it came out.
Well, did they get you for this one too? When you can get Chernobog and Bellabog both at the same level 20?
Oh yeah, get Chernobog and Bellabog.
Is that what the pack is?
Yeah, you can get Chernobog at level 20. You can get Bellabog at level 20.
Let's see the pack, Jim. There it is.
Yeah, you can get a Hero Soul, Portal Stones, Titan Soul, Poison Tokens, 2 of them, and then a couple.
Gosh.
You can get 2 4-stars at level 20.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Two garbage Titans.
Titans for your collection.
Please.
I look at that $100 and I'm like, that's 6 months of what it cost me to play Eve Echoes.
Dude, that's probably the same for the new game I started playing.
Yeah, but Steve, Eve Echoes has got something that if Dawn of Titans so capitalized on, they would do it a lot better. And that is, you do what's it called?
The player market, the player-to-player transaction.
No. I'm talking about the. Isn't there a monthly over there on Eve Echo?
Oh yeah, you can play for free. And then you can do. They actually have like 3 tiers. There's like a $5, and then there's like a $12, and then there's like a $15 combo, which is the 5 and the 12 added together.
I don't know why Dawn of Titans has never decided. It's not putting ads in the game.
Yeah.
It's just something
the thing is, I understand that like you have to make the game. The reason there isn't player-to-player market is because this game's so expensive. Realistically, they don't want the real dollar transaction.
Yeah, so RMT is something that the Eve folks there's a lot of stuff in the game to fight against that. Because what will happen is these people set up bot farms and set up all these free accounts and do all this stuff, and then outside of the game they'll have these websites where you be like 5 million ISK for $10, and you pay them $10 on the website, and then in game they transfer you the stuff. And so there's a lot of stuff in place to fight against that. There's no way to kill it. Like that exists in Dawn of Titans, but you have to sell the whole account. You can't do individual stuff, right? So, although I don't know how popular the whole selling a Dawn of Titans account is, but I've bought a couple of accounts from a couple of different games, not Dawn of Titans, but it's like $30. Here's you a max level account with all this stuff on it, and it's like, okay, cool. So,
see, if they would just make the game a little bit cheaper, you know what I mean? Then your whales would spend the same amount and just get double the stuff and feel like, they're getting their money's worth. And then, the people that don't spend as much can essentially still spend and still get all the best stuff. It would be a win-win for everyone. They would make the same money. They would make the same money, if not more money.
They'd probably make more.
They'd probably make more, dude. Like, shoot. If that $100 pack was like 4 4-star Titans and 2 of them were bomb, plus you got 4 poison tokens and like 8 relics, like if they made it a bomb pack and they had like a $50 version of it that was this stellar deal, I don't know what their definition of stellar is. Not stellar.
No.
Yeah, why is it only $100 pack? Why isn't there a 100, a 50, a 20, and they could easily break it down?
Yeah, man. I mean, in my opinion, level 20 Bellabog is $19.99, and that's pushing it in my book.
And I don't understand why they still give you 1-star relics and stuff to guys like you. You guys are the upper echelon where they get. I did a conquest yesterday, and it was a level 8, I think, or level 7. I was on plus 7 or 8, and I got a 1-star XP bottle. I'm like, what the hell was that?
Were you hitting tiny baby lands?
It was a conquest.
Oh.
I don't know why they give that stuff to me. I don't want none of it.
They had their monetization strategy, from the start, and to do a whole subscription-based monetization would just require that they have done a lot of things differently from the get-go. And I think at this point it's too late to switch it over. But they probably could. come up with some add-on stuff, right? Like for $10 a month, you get certain things, and 20 you get certain things, and whether that's red gems or divine gems or whatever,
Yeah, man. The choice of leaving the game is difficult because of the people, but the choice of spending is definitely not difficult at all.
No.
I know a lot of big name players that have already left. I've seen a couple videos of people just deleting their accounts, as in like fusing all of their Titans into a 1-star. I know of a lot of transactions that are happening, and they definitely ruin. Like, if nothing happens out of the Hachi game, all they did was eliminate some huge whales out of this game. Not only that, with Beta Souls, kind of breaking up, this was more of just like an extra kick in the butt for everyone to just be like, well, my team's gone and the game sucks. I don't think I'll ever let go on the disrespect that we took from this last time.
Yeah, I agree. You want to know?
I'm kind of glad I wasn't involved in that. I would have been highly disappointed. Let's put it that way.
Man.
From what it sounds like,
Is this
like,
when we go to a chef montage, though? Do we go to a chef montage?
How do you not fix something like that? And this has always bothered me with Natural Motion. They have these events on the weekend, but no staff. I just scratch my head going, I don't understand. Just have them work. Just make them work Wednesday through Sunday instead of. I mean, I don't know if that's allowed in the UK or not. I'm sure it is, but just have them be an alternate. Not Monday through Friday people. Wednesday through Sunday or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what my schedule is. My schedule is Wednesday through Sunday, and I actually really enjoy it. On my days off, I don't, pre-COVID, on my days off, there are no crowded restaurants, there are no wait times, there are no lines, because Monday, Tuesday is the best days off to have.
Monday, Tuesday are great days off to have when I was in a food service, but they was awesome. and most of the people I knew also had Monday, Tuesday off, so,
Yeah. Toledo. You know when the best time to go to the grocery store in the South is?
Monday.
During football.
When Alabama's playing football.
I was just going to say during football.
Yeah,
I knew that.
Oh, speaking of lazy British asses, there's Polo.
Yo, listen to this. This is a shame. That's a real kick in the butt. I'm telling you, if you guys leave, I'm out. Except for Chance. Chance can go.
Later, ABIE. Yeah, Chance is all right. I mean, he's no BMT, but he's all right.
He's all right.
No, BMT got the swag.
Oh my God! What? Who gave?
That's why Chef stays, because of the swag.
Because of the swag.
Swag. That's why he jumped in, because of the swag.
The swag. All right. Who gave BMT a list of euphemisms from 2005?
Hashtag blame Zalon.
Hashtag blame Zalon.
No,
it's all Zalon's fault. Toledo, man. I wish you were around. You should go back and watch some of the older content, man, of when Zalon and Bo were the dynamic duo. Real good stuff.
DOT after stream.
Yeah, it's worth going back and like taking a look. Maybe not all of them because there's so much, but like one or two videos. It was always real. And it's nostalgia, man. The nostalgia of this game. All the things that happened in the past are what you know what I mean. I love living in the past of this game.
Yeah, but Chap, that's why you. Where's this new video you're coming out with?
Oh my God, it's actually so much editing and iMovie is actually pretty difficult, especially when you're talking about like sound and stuff. I'm pretty close to saying screw it and just do a live stream. No. Not screw it, but screw it.
I'm just gonna live stream it.
Yeah, exactly. Just live stream it and kind of just scroll through all of it. I'm getting pretty close to it. It's editing is highly frustrating. I'm gonna reach out to a couple content creators before I get to that point, but
editing is it's a learned skill, right? I mean,
is there a montage of you playing with your LifeSpark?
A good part. I'm not gonna lie. There is a couple parts of that. There's a few DG pulls.
There's got to be parts in there about when you, back in the day, when you first started streaming, play with your Vixia.
Oh! I actually went through my old channel. I don't have access to it, but there are definitely a couple clips that I like screen recorded and edited in as well too.
I mean, you really used to live stream at season beginning.
Oh yeah, I just don't have that in me anymore. I don't have that in me anymore. I don't wake up at that time. I'm not still up at that time.
The phases of chef.
Phases of chef.
Phases.
Well, again, that's, I was working a lot of fracks back then on different well pads, and that would coincide perfect with the time that I was getting up and having to go to work, because I was going to work at 4 and 5 in the morning, and Chef was getting up for season change and get in there and get that VP. So I was like, I just sit there in my truck and just watch Chef.
Also, war is just crap.
Yeah, anymore. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean, man, and it's for the people, dude. Like, this game is just the war aspect is crap. The events are just going down the drain. It's the people, man. It's the people. If you're gonna play this game, man, have no shame. Just know that you're playing, a very, very bad game that treats their users horribly, but has an awesome community base.
Well, yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with playing a bad game. There's something wrong when you try to say that the game is all amazing when it's really the people that are all amazing.
You got people like Toledo Boggs telling me I'm swagalicious.
You are
swagalicious.
You're very, very swaggy.
You ought to thank your mother for a butt like that. Come on now.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait.
I'm sorry. I just threw that little old salt and pepper, You ought to thank your mother for a butt like that.
In your video, Chef.
That one's definitely. Thank my mom for my butt.
Toledo's gonna join Discord if you're gonna start dancing BMT.
I'll do the running man. Shark, my buddy. Pisces Shark, what's going on, Pisces? Toledo said, iMovie can be cumbersome, Chef.
Yeah. Well, okay, so in Chef's defense, I know he's on a Mac, and it came with iMovie, so it's free. That's the reason that I'm having to reinstall Windows on my machine, is because freaking Adobe does not like my version of Windows 10. So I had to upgrade, and that caused issues. And it's like, come on, I've got a freaking Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, and you won't allow me to use the software. It's not like it's an old version. It's like 2 years old, and it's got all the updates, but the build number is wrong. So,
well, at this point, you're probably right. Just do a live stream, have the pictures up, or start going through some stuff, and
yeah. Even when Zalon and I did pre-recorded videos, it was basically a live stream because it was a one take and go.
Toledo, go back to any time. It says DOT After Show with Bo and Zalon. Any of those are great videos. There's some that he has, some of them that have a lot of guests on them. Some of them, no guests at all. But any of those are great videos, Toledo. What would happen is, back in the day, the devs would actually do a live stream every Wednesday. and they would go over the following week. Well, weeks. They'd go over the following few days of what is going to go on with the event and stuff like that. They'd give you some new information, or they'd give you information about any 5-star relics that are coming out, things of that nature. And it was an active live feed, so we could ask questions. Now, whether they actually answered your questions or not, that's a different story. But after the live stream was over, Zalon and Bo would have a DOT after stream. And that's when they went over things. They broke everything down. They gave you predictions. It was a great show. It was an absolute great show.
Excellent.
Yeah, back when I had a lot less work responsibilities, and Zalon did too. I don't think we could do that anymore, huh, Zalon?
Well, I can right now.
Right now.
Yeah, he's all laid off. And what, BMT, calm it down, slow down. What? No, can't slow, never. Can't slow down, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah.
The roof is on fire. We don't let no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Come on now.
Oh my God.
Take it back. You know you all know that. You know you all remember it.
This is where I'm out.
Yeah. Talk to us like later, mates.
Yeah. See you on the dark side.
Well, I'm glad that the devs answered your question, Pisces. I really am.
Oh, yeah.
What question? What question got answered?
The devs are going to pay for his 7,000 battles next week.
He said he was the original person who asked for different loading screens.
Nice.
Awesome, because everybody needed that.
It's exactly what we needed.
I'm definitely staying now. I'm definitely staying.
Different loading screens, I'm in.
They're just gonna put out another chef relic, and then chef's gonna be like, "All right, I'll just play this event."
No. At this point, I want a Titan.
You want a Chef Titan now?
Want a Chef
You gotta
Titan.
step it up.
I want a Chef Titan at this point.
Is that the only way you're going to come back, is it?
No, man. I mean, realistically, I'm gonna chill out. I'm just gonna chill out of the game for a while. There's nothing going on that I need. I kind of just need a break, for a bit. We'll see what's up with the new Dragon.
Talk to you next week.
Exactly, man. It's just, I don't want to go, but I am looking for a reason. I'm looking for all the reasons to go, you know. But damn community, dude. I need to just block direct messages.
No.
Yeah, we know where you live, so we're just
You don't, Chef.
No.
So is this Titan going to have a chef hat on it, or is it going to have a baseball cap on, or, oh my God, Truth. What the fuck is up, Truth?
Is Truth here?
Truth's been in band a lot recently, BMT. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I saw him jumping in and out. I still play COD Mobile with him and Titus when I can at night. What's going on, Truth, my boy? Me and Truth have been
Truth.
playing together for a little over 4 years now.
Is this the truth?
That sounds nice. I'm definitely going to check it. Yeah, Toledo, go check out. It's good. 2 4-star Titan champs in a 100 deal. Is this a first? Yes, that is a first. I never remember any other time when they put 2 4-star Titans in a $100 deal. 2 4-star level 20 Titans.
Yeah. Makes them even more not awesome.
Makes them even more garbage.
Just because it's the first doesn't mean it's good.
No.
I remember the first time I met Chance, and it wasn't all that great.
Now, if they would put, like...
Where is he? We've said his name enough times. Isn't it supposed to be like a genie or something?
Well, it's like Beetlejuice. You got to say his name 3 times quick.
Chance sucks.
Well, hell, it's only 1 o'clock, 1:07 my time. He's probably still sleeping. Yeah, there's a lot in chess. Bo's actually on too, Truth, and talks. Did I lose everybody?
No.
Oh, okay. There they are. So yeah, all the old school is here.
I was watching Soldier's stream. Apparently, Soldier's going back to Transformers or doing more stuff with Transformers.
Oh yeah.
Which, believe it or not, was my first mobile game before I started playing Dawn of Titans.
Actually, Dawn of Titans was my very first. No, I guess there was a casino type game that I used to play. I mean, it wasn't for any real money. It was just something to pass the time with. But Dawn of Titans is the first one I ever stuck with and played. And
so you got rid of the casino game and replaced it with a casino that never pays off.
yeah, exactly. I was smart that way.
Vintage.
What's up, boys?
What's going on, Vintage?
Hey, Vintage.
And Promethea, I saw you had a live stream, but I saw it when I got up to use the restroom. I was sleeping, so hope everything went good on your live stream.
That's the best time to watch one of my live streams.
Yeah, I was just like
When you're peeing.
I don't mind being background track for your bathroom necessities.
yeah, but I mind hearing your voice when I'm in there holding my junk and I'm taking a piss.
Okay.
Jim,
Oh,
now's the
guys.
time. Take hold of it, Jim. Yeah, rip it and rip it.
That's what she said. Take hold of it, Jim.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Hi, bro.
Hi, Chef. How are ya?
I'm good, man. Just hanging out.
Saw you popped in the stream last night.
Yeah, I was actually believe it or not, I just finished my late night pee when I jumped on.
And here I thought that you might have snuck out and violated curfew to cook someone a meal.
No. Dude, no one took the curfew seriously, dude. When I walked out, when I was going home from work, man, there's definitely way too many cars on the street, and there were way too many people walking around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone knows a curfew is just an excuse for cops to arrest whoever they want.
Exactly. They didn't even arrest anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, man. See this whole protest thing is kind of like when the devs like mess with us, man. It's just pushing me more and more back to just like moving back to Santa Monica.
Yeah, man.
And then you and me can be friends in real life.
That's right. I'll take you out for a bourbon.
Yeah, and I'll just come to your house, right? So when you're streaming, I'll just use your bathroom with the door open so I can hear you in real life. Stream.
And then it'll be a real stream.
It'll be a stream while I stream.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's true friends. But only a buddy would come in and hold it for you.
I love my friends, and my friends love me.
No,
Like, all the time.
If you were out here, then I would have to loop you into my board gaming sessions.
Oh, dude, I'm so down. I heard you talking about Dungeons and Dragons last night. It's something I always want to get into. We actually have a board game night. Me and my best friends tonight. We did like a late Christmas exchange. And I got one of my big board game fanatic friends, Game of Thrones Catan. So we're just gonna play Game of Thrones Catan all
Oh,
day.
I love that game. I love Game of
Very
Thrones.
nice. Really?
That's the best version.
Is it as bad as the Monopoly? Have you ever played Monopoly Game of Thrones?
No. Game of Thrones Catan is much better than regular Catan. It's excellent.
Usually the Catan expansions are just really well done.
Yeah, no, the Game of Thrones version adds the wall. Every time someone does something that's going to score a point, it adds a wildling north of the wall. And the wall is like a whole counter strategy, because if 3 of those wildlings come down due to random dice rolls, then the game ends instantly. And so the whole construction path of building points, which itself has a lot of internal reinforcement systems, so that those who are building faster tend to build faster all the way to the end. That whole branch of the game gets cut off if people don't build guards to stop the wildlings. And the person who is most likely to have to cover the wall and protect people from the wildlings is the one who wants to win by building for points. And so it has this whole like counter construction thing, and it's a whole prisoner's dilemma on the wall, because as soon as you get to the point where you have the most guards so that you can win on a wildling breach, then your incentive is to not actually prevent the breach from happening. So it's really interesting. I can give you some tips once you start playing it.
Yeah, the Monopoly, the Game of Thrones Monopoly version is like very similar to that. It's like very, very the penalties are so high, dude. In the Monopoly version, there's a card that lets you steal an entire property chain, like a full.
God.
And then there's another property chain where there's like chain reaction cards. So you can steal someone's full property and then hit them with a card to make them pay rent on all the colors on that card. So essentially they can end your game in one turn. That's how I got ended. I got ended in one turn. It was insane. But in Catan, I'm always build fast, reinforce fast, and then win by points. By having over resources. Like dude, when I play, a hard labor happens, but when I do get hit with a knight, or if I do get hit with a robber, bro, it's like no problem, because most of the times I'm like, all right, cool, it doesn't matter. Next roll, I'm getting all of those resources back.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, cool. Maybe I'll just come out for a visit. Maybe I'll just come out for a test run.
Yeah, true. True said he's with me. I don't want another man's voice in my ear with my goodies in my hand. Just saying. Toledo, you guys.
What I'm hearing is one of those Catan live streams on that website where you could play online.
I'd be so down for that.
That's a good idea.
So down for that.
We should do that. We just play the regular one. I don't think they have the Game of Thrones one on there. What is the name of that website where you can play board games with?
Prometheo would know.
Shay, what's going on, girl?
Throw my hat in the, I'm a Catan fanatic. I even have the German book of Catan.
What? Nice. So
yeah, I don't know if you guys know what the book of Catan is.
No.
It's like 120 different scenarios.
What?
You can, there's so many scenarios. A lot, and I still haven't played them all.
Wow. Okay, so we definitely got to get that.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
It's different way. I'm assuming it's different ways to set up the board, right? Like predetermined board setups.
It's like chess puzzles, but for Catan.
Oh, that's sick. That's real sick. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Let's live stream that. Honestly, we'd probably get way more views than Dawn of Titans anyway. There's a lot of people that play Catan, man. We started up a board game channel. People would watch us. We're funny. We're entertaining.
That one that just jumped in.
Catan is incredible. It's my favorite board game there is.
Mine as well. I'm real excited to play this Game of Thrones edition.
Yeah, I was
we went to a board game meetup night in around Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
Shai was there, and surprisingly, no one was playing Catan.
What?
Yeah, they were playing just games I'd never heard of, and
fucking travesty.
I know, but there was like, there must have been 40 people there. And I'm sorry, Shai wasn't there that night. Shai was there when we went to the.
I don't know, Toledo. They won't answer me, so I have no idea.
Forge. So you're gonna have to look it up, Jim. It's a board game. It's kind of like.
Okay, but what is it? I mean, you say Catan, but what is it?
It's elements of Risk. You're familiar with Risk, right?
Love Risk. Played D&D for many a years.
There's elements of that in there.
And a little bit of Monopoly.
Yeah, and a little bit of Monopoly.
But it's a trading game. You have to engage with the other players. That's what makes it so compelling.
Yeah.
Which game?
Catan.
Oh, Catan. Okay, yeah, we're still talking about it. Okay.
Dude, I start getting, like, me and my friends, like, I'm sure it's against the rules or whatever, but we'll make certain deals. You know, a friend will be like, dude, I really need this wheat. And I'll be like, all right, I'll give you the 2 wheat that you need, but sometime in the future, I'm going to demand a resource. And if you have it, you have to give it to me.
That's not against the rules. Any trade can be made.
Nice. There you go. So those are the kind of trades I make. I'll be like, all right, yo, I'll give you this, but you cannot build on X, Y, and Z square. And I'll give you 3 or 2 wheat and a sheep. You know what I mean?
The only unwritten rule, as far as I'm concerned, is you can make any trade you want, but what you can't do is all team up. You know,
throw the game.
You know, Prometheus says, "Hey, we don't like this bad mother trucker guy, so Chef, we're gonna try and screw over bad mother trucker." You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. That's dumb.
Can you trade for sexual favors?
I mean, I guess so, Jim. If you want to
Not an enforceable contract.
Yeah,
Not an enforceable contract.
If you want 2 wheat that bad, then yeah, I guess you could.
I'm just saying, you know, hey, I won't charge you rent for this month on this square, you know.
That's actually pretty funny, yo. Like, I won't put the robber on you, but I'm gonna need to see half a butt cheek.
That breast, it needs to come out of the sleeve. Come on.
All right. On that note, I do have to start getting on with my day. I got car stuff to deal with. Ugh, gross. So I'm gonna go. Good talking to everyone. I'll see everyone probably within the next couple of days. Probably on Zalon's next stream, most likely.
Chef, thank you for jumping on. You have a good one,
right,
sir.
See you guys.
See you, Chef.
We should totally get a board game simulator live stream going on. I'll do it on my channel, and if everyone else just can get the tabletop simulator on Steam or wherever you want to get it, then
That's what I was trying to tabletop.
yeah, tabletop simulator is really good for pretty much any game. It's the interface is a little bit wonky sometimes, but it is the most versatile engine, and once you get it working, you can pretty much play just about anything.
Shay, this game is Dawn of Titans. I've been playing this game for over 4 years. That girl on there named Shay, she is actually on another chat that I'm in. I play COD Mobile with her. So welcome, Shay. I think this is the first time I've seen you in here.
Yeah, just because the stream says Dawn of Titans, there's definitely no guarantee we're talking about Dawn of Titans.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely not. Chef left before we started talking about food, so.
Toledo, you have a good one, girl. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, you joined at the right time talking about butt cheeks. You know, not my fault.
Yeah, that's a win, right?
Board games, tomato. Shut up, Truth.
Yeah, I love board games. I live so far out that it's hard to wrangle people sometimes. If we can figure out how to do it online, I'm basically always in. I'm almost
Well,
always in.
for $20, you can get Tabletop Simulator on Steam or whatever.
Yeah.
So what, you can get like Risk and Monopoly and all that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd be down for all that. Lies, I've been here. You've been here multiple times, Shay? Oh, I'm old. My mind is gone. I'd definitely be down with playing some Risk. I don't know that Catan or Catan, but I'd be down for Monopoly or Risk or, you know, something like that.
Well, there's quite a few Catan videos out there, so just go watch one of those, and then you'll get the gist of what it is. I haven't played that much, but at least I understand the basics of the rules, right? So
Later, Shay.
Clue. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it was
You can play Clue.
B&T in the conservatory.
with a trucker's wrench.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the tire iron.
With the tire iron. Yeah.
Exactly.
In the bathroom with the tire iron, smoking a cigar. Hey Jim, Risk is a bit antiquated, but Axis and Allies is really more popular these days, and is similar in a lot of ways. You should check it out and watch a YouTube video to see if you're interested, because there's a good port of that to the computer that's available through Steam.
What's it called? Axis and Allies?
Axis and Allies, yeah. It's a bit more tactical than Risk, because you have the different theaters of air, ground, sea, and you have like armored tanks on the ground and infantry and artillery, and you have in the air you have fighters and bombers, and then in the sea you have a few different units there, and each one of them gives you slightly different strengths. The world map is all around the start of World War II, and so there's clear opening moves, like Germany attacking Eastern Europe to strike for Moscow, the Japanese striking out towards either Hawaii or India, the Americans and the British kind of being on the reaction of all that. It has a lot of tactical depth to it, and there's a lot of different choices you can make in terms of how you direct your strategy. Very quickly every game turns into its own little micro universe.
Very nice. And I know that anymore, I don't even know how to say it. When I was growing up, before I got my license and before I really found out about girls and everything, my family, every Friday, we'd have a family game night. And it usually consisted of, my dad would either make like some homemade fried shrimp and French fries, or we'd go to, back where I live, we used to have this restaurant called Burger Chef. And it was Burger Chef and Jeff before, it turned to Hardee's and all that. So every Friday night we'd have family game night. We played Monopoly and Risk, and it was good times. I think more of society needs to do that nowadays, to be honest with you.
Burger Chef was awesome, by the way. I'm from Ohio.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Burger Chef, baby.
Wasn't that an arcade game?
That's Burger Time.
Burger Time.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
But I think all those games, Monopoly and Risk and Sorry and Clue and everything, it was good, wholesome family fun. We had a lot of laughs. We had good food, and it was bonding with, that was family time. Before I started getting older and driving and playing football and wrestling and baseball, and then they were all replaced by girls, so,
Yeah. Well, what was I going to say? Right. Another game that I played with my wife right after we got married and I stuck with for quite a while.
Well, it's a family show. Promise you.
Not that kind of game, Bo. Is Dominion. Dominion's a really good one. But that one's more for people who like playing with cards.
And since when was my stream ever a family show?
Parcheesi.
Wow. And our other family game night game is Puerto Rico.
I've never played that. I've seen it.
Puerto Rico's a good one. Puerto Rico's interesting because there's no randomness in it except for the order in which the plantations come up, which is really not that big of an impact on the game. The real randomness in that game that makes every game interesting is that everyone's always reacting to everyone else's decisions. Also, I've got all the expansions, and so we do a random draft so that we get different buildings every time.
That was good stuff growing up as a kid.
I came up playing cards.
Played cards a lot.
Euchre?
Euchre and
Yeah, if you're from the
Rook.
Midwest, you play euchre.
Euchre, Rook.
And
We played 42 a lot. That's what Dom
my
does.
grandparents were German, so they taught me how to play Doppelkopf.
Cribbage. Does anybody know what cribbage is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just played spades.
My family didn't play spades. They didn't. There was Uno and Rook and 42 and Euchre.
Yeah, Rook and spades are basically the same game. So
Every now and again, they'd get a poker game together. And I learned how to play poker and was drinking, a sip or two of my dad's beer when I was 10 and 11 years old.
Yeah, if anybody wants a PhD in cards, learn how to play Doppelkopf. It'll help you in almost every other card game you play because you need to remember what's been played. What possibilities remain. It makes you scary dangerous when it comes to, like going to a casino and playing blackjack. You kind of know what's left in the deck.
Yeah, card counting.
Pretty much.
Okay, Quill Switch will be no naked twister here, unless there is Jim involved with 2 or 3 other females. That's the only way to happen.
Wear a mask.
Shy's got a hookup at the nursing home, Jim.
Oh, jeez. Spades, poker, Tonk, War, Uno. Yeah, all those songs. Tonk, geez, I haven't heard that in a long time, actually.
Yep. What's up, Chance? Not saying anything, huh?
Oh, there he is.
Well,
He just came on the cough and,
He probably just woke up.
talk about naked nursing home twister.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for a moment, and I'm like, I don't even know what I just joined into. I'm like, okay.
You never know on my streams, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Chance, you don't play cards?
Spite and Malice was my family's game.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one. It's fun.
That doesn't require cards.
And
Not for Chance, at least.
Yeah. Did you play with pennies or nickels vintage?
Well, I mean, the time I played it, I was a kind of a youngster, so we just used poker chips.
Okay.
What's going on, Chance? You just wake up?
Yeah.
Told you, he was sleeping. I knew it.
Yeah. I wasn't up for that long, and I was like, oh, you me streaming, and I got on Discord, and everybody's like, shoot me messages. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm late. I was up till like 4 last night.
Oh, was you on Prometheus stream?
No, gosh dang it, I missed his too.
Nope, he didn't join.
Yeah.
I kept it under the radar. Didn't want to overcommit, but I needed to do some fights and level that Congress Falchions, which that happened pretty easy, especially once I decided to get rid of all my 3-star defense relics, which I had been holding on to for a long time and feeling like there's got to be a use somewhere, but then I realized I hadn't actually equipped one for over a year, so just got rid of them all.
Yeah, I recently did that too. I'm like, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Well,
There's enough next tier relics in the game that you can fill those holes without them.
Yeah, especially 3 stars. I mean, don't really need them. I think I still have mine. I ain't gonna lie. I just haven't parted with them.
Yeah, they've been doing this kind of slow rollout of these super relics like the Phrase Your Moonboo and the Draco Glacius and, these eggs. And if you add it all up over time, I think we've reached a point where every class of troops has some of super relics. And then you have these generic ones like Banner of War and Warrior's Ring. So I think between all those, there's enough that you can cover your castle and your attacker without needing those 3 stars. So really the only reason to keep them is if you're attached to doing, massive island defense.
Right. I got 5 3-star avalanches, 2 belts. I got all kinds of 3 stars. I need to just get rid of them. All those damn
How far are you
flash
going on
bills.
this event? Yumi?
I'm gonna try to get to 9,000. We'll see how it goes. That gives.
Has anybody talked about saving these relics for solo instead of using it on this event, or is that not a good idea?
Yeah, I told my team to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what a lot of ERU is doing.
Okay.
I'm not even saving it for solo. I'm
believe
just saving
the
it for the
solo
next
event,
Dragon
Use
Slayer.
Any relic starts Monday, right? And the Freya's thing is better than anything in this event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a shorter event. So if you just want to cash in your tokens to get your typical event track rewards without finishing, then you have more time to do a grind on this event and get the early stuff, and then you can use those tokens to get sort of into the middle tier rewards pretty quickly in the solo event. And so I think that's probably a better net use of them.
Okay.
I mean, that solo event next week is only going to be like 18 hours long, right? Or 36 hours.
Yeah, it's always just under 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like 1.5 days long, so you gotta get on it real quick.
That's what I thought. I just thought I wanted to check with you geniuses to make sure I'm not an idiot.
Oh no, you're still an idiot, but.
So did you see the verbiage related to the physical Dragon Slayer? It looks like these morons are going to try and empower all the troops yet again.
Yeah.
Which makes all of them substandard. What a shame, man.
It's going to be Achilles, next round. It's not going to be, spectacular, but it'll be good enough to still be better than the last one that they had.
So, like,
we talked about this 2 months ago that they could make more money by releasing 2 physical Dragon Slayers. A defensive one for Spearmen, and then the fun, awesome, super Dionysus upgrade for Militia and Archers. They're such morons, man.
Yeah, we'll see. They're probably also going to have some sort of weird triggering condition on this guy, so that he just has to stay alive and keep pumping out the, random drops of these physical. We'll see how it actually works. I don't want to be too pessimistic.
But it serves us so well.
Oh, come on, Prometheo.
Though with Oni, so if Vintage is seeing those stats, then it's pretty hard to argue that it's not going to be crap.
Yeah, because it's like the jack of all trades, master of nothing kind of Titan. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. Because every time they tried to do this, it's been awful.
A mess.
Talon?
Wasn't it Oni at Vintage? Am I thinking of the right guy?
Yeah, Oni's terrible. So isn't what's her face, the blind archer lady.
Oh yeah, Huntress.
Huntress.
Yeah, can you believe that those were divine titans?
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of divine titans we have now. They're just they're garbage, and on inception, or I should say on release, they're just trash.
Yeah, I really feel like, looking back, that period when Lifespark and Necrosa were sort of tip of the spear was one of the best times in the game.
It was, man, because it made sense. 15,000 divine gems should give you, albeit small, but some advantage.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know, I'm going to be finishing these portal stones out. I'm going to call it a day. Been streaming for about 2 hours.
Oh, good. I can go play Cyberpunk.
I think I want to go play Civilization.
Yeah, Civ 6?
I
Yeah.
think I'm going to take a nap.
Which scenarios are you working on these days?
Well, they just came out with this Heroes. I don't know what you'd call it, like a flavor of it, where there's a couple of different routes to discover. All right, sorry, I gotta mute.
Yep.
Cheers.
All good. So how?
Do we know what? Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to ask. I don't play Cyberpunk, so is it a game you got to level up, or you got to do certain tasks, or certain levels, or what is it?
So Cyberpunk is primarily a shooter game, although there are other ways of working through the combat scenarios. The it's first person, and you can choose sort of the approach that you take to it, whether it's guns, explosives, melee combat, or I like to use the hacking systems, which is kind of like a spell system, and then there's also stealth, so that you can try and solve a lot of the missions without combat. But it's an open world game that has extended narrative missions and cutscenes. So for a good part of the game, you're kind of on the rails of a cinematic experience where you're finishing a mission that has defined objectives and is fairly linear. And then between your missions, you're wandering around in a Grand Theft Auto style open world, and kind of choosing your own path.
What game are you talking about, Prometheus?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm
So,
sorry I missed that.
Yeah. So it's a good adaptation of a lot of the stuff that they had in Witcher, because that's from the same people, but very different contexts. I enjoy the game. Some people feel disappointed by the actual gameplay. I don't have many bugs playing it on the PC. A lot of people complain about it being unplayable. I think maybe they're mostly on consoles or have older PCs. So for me, I'm enjoying it. It's pretty much what I expected and delivers on the promise. I'm maybe on the more optimistic and positive side of people who are playing it. But a lot of people have been very disappointed. They expected more of the content. They have been disappointed by all the bugs. My view is if a game's been in development for over 3-4 years, then they're probably rushing to get it out as fast as they can, even if it has bugs. And it's a very ambitious game, so I can understand that there are technical challenges that are hard to anticipate. But at the same time, they're professionals. They should get it right, and I'm not going to make excuses for developers. So
Right.
I'm just enjoying it, and you can watch me
developers
play on
not doing
Twitch.
things right. Oh, interesting for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was only for people who didn't have nice computers. I'm surprised you have bugs on your fancy thing.
There's some bugs, but I haven't had anything that really kept me from enjoying the game. Occasionally, I'll have a couple of control issues where I have to load my save game and redo a combat. But the biggest thing I had was there was one mission that I was trying to go through with the stealth approach, and I kind of came at it from the wrong direction and got in a situation where when I reloaded my save game, the stealth systems weren't working, and people were seeing me through walls, and I had to just backtrack quite a bit to get through that. That was pretty frustrating, but when I reloaded and tried a different approach, I was able to get through that mission without too much trouble, and since then I haven't had too much difficulty. So my suggestion is anyone who's having a problem with a specific mission or something, just make sure you're saving often and go back to the last save that will work for you.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on Silk Song to be released, and it's been 3 years, and I'm take as much time as you need, guys. I don't want a fast release. I want a good release.
Which game?
Silk Song is the Hollow Knight 2, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's a platformer with a little bit of RPG elements in it.
Yeah, Hollow Knight is a good game. It has a really good feel and atmosphere. I haven't played it all the way through, but I've got a copy.
Yeah, I haven't played it all the way through either, but I enjoy it.
You
The
go.
only other platformer that I really enjoy is Terraria, but that's more of a sandbox game.
You streaming Cyberpunk or just gonna go play it?
I'll be on Twitch.
On to be on Twitch with the professional streamers.
I just do it on Twitch because I can do it with the nudity and all the copyrighted music and not worry about it. And what's the
I
worst?
thought Twitch was cracking down on copyright stuff.
Yeah, they're cracking down on DCMAs.
Oh, it's only stuff that's in the game. I'm not using any other stuff, but there's apparently some copyrighted music that you're supposed to turn off if you're streaming. My view is, if it's in the game, then it's just in the game. And whatever. And if Twitch wants to, give me a copyright strike, I'll just be like, whatever. Yeah, shut my channel down. I'm kinda like, yeah.
There's a couple guys that I watch on there that stream a lot on Twitch. Val, good morning, Val. How are you? You probably just got up too. I don't know. You could have been up. We're just in here chilling. You're always catching the final. I'm doing a couple more battles and that's it. I've been off for 2 hours, Val.
Well, guess you're gonna have to keep streaming, Jim. Guess no other option.
Don't worry, Zalon's streaming later, right? Come on, Zalon, don't let us down.
I'm letting you down. I'm streaming on.
Yeah, I know he'll be streaming
tomorrow,
Friday.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Tonight's gonna be Churro. Churro streams on Thursday.
Okay, good stuff. We'll watch for Churro.
Oh, is that what it is? He's late night though.
Yeah, like super late.
Yeah.
Jim, you don't have the same schedule every week, so you can't just say, like, this is your day from now on, right?
No.
Okay.
Like today, I actually, I had to go take a run, and I went down to meet the truck, and he called me when I was waiting on him, and he canceled, so I came back home and got something to eat real quick. I was like, well, I got some free time. I'm going to go ahead and do a stream.
I wish Shy was on here so he could just be like, "Oh, Shy is here. Shy, timestamp that. Get the clip of Jim saying he's gonna go for a run."
You know, you're not fucking funny. You know that.
He knows. It doesn't daunt him.
I used to run all the time, buddy boy. I don't anymore, but I used to. Oh, big news is you missed it, Chance and Val, Prometheo. I am quitting smoking.
What?
Hey, there you go.
I'm quitting smoking.
Good for you.
How? Chantix? How?
What do you mean how? I'm quitting. That's
What's your method? What's your method though? What's the strategy?
Cold turkey.
Yeah,
No
my
kidding.
best strategy for quitting smoking was stop buying them.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do exactly. I've already smoked my last one. I haven't bought any more. I know if I get the vape, it'd just be replacing one with the other, and I don't know if one's better for you or one's worse, and I don't want to go through all that bullshit. I know if I buy more cigarettes with the intention of cutting down, that won't work because I'll have them.
Yep.
So
how long has it been? How long has it been, Mr. Inspiration over here?
No, I just quit today, so it's
Okay.
I'm no inspiration. I'm just saying I'm doing it for me, for my health, for betterment of me and everything. I'm no inspiration, but
That's great though.
I quit smoking.
I had to reconnect just to say, attaboy, Jim, you can do it, buddy.
That's right.
Vintage, did you ever have a smoking problem?
No.
Prometheo, how old were you when you stopped?
Oh, I've been bad. I've cheated a few times and gone back, and every time I'm like, God, I'm so stupid. This is bad. Drop it again.
If you guys saw what my sister went through, you would never touch a cigarette again.
Oh yeah, they're awful.
Okay.
Lung cancer, brain cancer, dead at 51.
Oh, jeez.
It's about as bad as it gets.
Yeah, again, I'm no inspiration, but I think just for health benefits, and I was thinking about it too. I spend anywhere from $50 to $100 a week smoking.
Yeah.
I was like, holy mackerel! I just put that money away. That's going to be the DOT cruise. Aye.
Yeah, when I quit, I was the last time I really quit I think I cheated once after that, but it was right around the time when I started playing DOT, and I was like, well, okay, that's a lot of money I can spend on this game now.
If we all quit spending on DOT for about 3 months, we could afford a cruise.
There you go.
I just dropped my Discord link, everybody, if anybody would like to join my server or jump in a chat with us. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification for every time I go live.
Always smash the like. Jim, how old were you when you started to smoke?
15.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Good for you.
I was very young when I started to smoke. I started to smoke on my dad's cigarettes, which were Pall Mall non-filtered.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, Jim, one thing that I would suggest is that you find something that you can do to take breaks that are purposeful, because you will miss the smoke break. So, getting up and taking a short walk, or, drinking a bottle of water or something, you got to find ways to give yourself the same mental pause, because you'll miss that.
Okay, yeah, I get it. It's just for me. It's for my betterment of my health, and save a few bucks is always good, positive aspect too. But I thought it was time. I'm like, you know what? I think it's time. I need to quit.
Every man has to make a choice in this life, whether to live or to die. And I'm glad that you're choosing to live.
We're all gonna die eventually, but if you can do this for a month or two, that's gonna be a game changer. That really, don't be. I mean, yeah, humility is nice, but that really will be an inspiration to a lot of people, including myself, Alon.
Well, if I could quit for a couple months, I could quit permanent.
Right.
Well, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go 2 months from today, and then you're gonna say, all right, now it's forever.
Yeah, it's just gonna be one day at a time, because I've been smoking a lot of years.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get ahead of yourself.
They used to say in basic training, you're here for 8 weeks. By the end of that 8 weeks, there is no need, for your next cigarette. I mean,
Yep.
A lot of dudes quit in basic training.
I forgot. I mean, after about 3 days, I forgot I actually smoked. You didn't have time to think about it.
Yeah, you don't have time to think about nothing in basic.
It's like, wake up, run, eat, sleep.
Well, that was the biggest thing, because I was in the Air Force and did basic down in San Antonio, and we had to drink 3 glasses of water before every meal, because it got so freaking hot that people were just passing out left and right because they didn't drink enough fluids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was at Lackland July, August, September for basic.
Wow.
I was
A lot of black
I was
flags.
there.
Yep.
I started basic on Halloween, actually. So.
Yeah, there was several black flag days.
Are you guys all in the same branch?
Air Force.
Yeah.
I was Ohio Air National Guard.
Yeah.
Val, you having Wi-Fi issues? Yay, Donito, good job. Yeah, hopefully it'll turn out good. Good morning, Churro. How you doing? In this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death, taxes, and getting screwed by the devs. Yep.
Hey, Vintage, I'm glad you came back on. Do you know specifically did you see a leak of skills? Like it said spearmen, archers, and militia